controversy, it's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off it ×2. If it's money on the table, I'll be on it like Bobby or Epic. You peep the aesthetic, it's hard to forget it. I hear you talking, but you're hardly right. I'm the voice of your prototype.
All right, guys, welcome back to another one. We can't get a break on this weather. This weather has just been horrible the last couple weekends, but I'm out here trying to get you guys some good content. So we're out here at the At230 Cars and Coffee event. They're doing a air runner, and if you guys don't know, that's the air ride. So we're gonna have a bunch of slammed out cars, a bunch of cool static cars. They're also doing it with a bunch of Lexuses and everything else today. So I'm gonna run through, I'm gonna show you what's here. I'm gonna battle this weather and try and get you some good stuff. So you guys let me know what you think. As always, thanks for hanging out, and we're just gonna get at it. Office, now I run the front, call the shots, make the deals, know the deal, know what's up. Too much for the books, then I put it in a tuck. Too much for the tuck, then I give it to my love. Once I make $1 million, man, $1 million won't be enough. Watch me fake the struggle while I get it off the hush. Now it's jet blue miles, Rolex dials, frowns turn to smiles. Summertime and then wild. Alright guys, so let's take a look at what cool cars we got down this run. So if you guys don't know, that the SC Lexus is one of my favorite. I guess it's kind of like a big body. I mean, for a two-door, it's still a good sized car. So but yeah, I think that and the old GS is probably one of my favorites. But let's run through. They got a couple, they actually have a lot of like good variety. So come down, you have more of the race prep style here. Let's see if I can clean that up a little bit. More of the race prep style, has the canards, has the lower lip, nice little Tom's lip and everything. Running the TEs. Looks like TEs are going to be the theme. It's interesting the way the canards come down and kind of hook the end of the bumper here. But I mean, I like it's cool to see a Lexus more of a like a race prep car, because they're big cars, so they're typically just like a VIP style car. So it's kind of cool to see them more race prepped. As always, let me get out of the way so I don't get run over. New RCF, all blacked out, looks good. And then it's funny because you've got all of these, and then you come up to like the IS, which the IS used to look like a big car, and it's just so small compared to the newer generation. Like look how big this RCF is compared to the IS. So we got a couple ISs, which are, it's nice to see them again. Not the full drift spec, but you know, more of a functional car, and you know, just a normal daily. Yeah, nice little yellow one down here with the carbon. This is the other thing that I've been so surprised about. The Model 3 wheels off of the Teslas fit so many cars and actually look really good. They look like aftermarket wheels. But yeah, so that was, I like that. I like that they're able to cross over like OEM wheels to other, you know, to other manufacturers and make them look good. Red Suns themed FC, can't go wrong with that. A new 86 GR. Got the blue on blue. What do you guys think? I really like this anodized blue color on these wheels. Good functional drop. I don't know. I think these look good dumped out too. You know, like I was saying, dumped out. Look, tucking those ESR wheels. I would say it would look good with a lower lip, but he doesn't even have any room. It looks good though. I like them. So I know I'll get a bunch of comments on it and everything else because, you know, they're not as functional and everything, but you know, with the air ride, I'm okay with it. With the air ride, you know, you bring it up to a reasonable height when it's time to drive, and when you get to the location you're looking to be, you can hard park it and just dump it right out on the floor. And I don't have any problem with that. You know, as long as it's still functional, you know, when you need to drive it, it's all good. Got a couple cool GTIs, nice little Supra. He's having a moment with it. Trying to get that 90s feel out of it. Let's see what else we got. I'm actually really surprised, as bad as the weather is today, that we actually had as many cars come out. So this is normally how I see the IS 300s. And this is the life you have to expect to put up with when you drive a super low car. You know, it just doesn't matter. My nephew's like that with his. I don't know how many lips he's had to go through on his car. But what do you guys think? I mean, do you guys like the look? Do you like the more functional? You know, do you like it static, on air ride? You know, what do you guys think? Like the IS really looks good, and I think it looks good dumped out, you know. But for me, like a daily car, something that's real comfortable, you know, a bigger body, I'm cool with that. Like I really am. Looks good on the VS's. Look how much wheel he's tucking in the back. Like, that's crazy. Now for me, I couldn't do the static. I'd have to do the air ride. You know, that way I could lift it up and make it over speed bumps and everything else. But for a hard park, when you get to the location that you want to be at, this looks good. This looks really good. So, you guys, let me know what you think. I'm gonna run over here. We're gonna head over to we're gonna head over inside, you know, where they park all the other VIP cars, and they have all the other cars and the music playing and everything. So we'll head over there. You guys let me know what you think. As always, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for dropping those comments, and we're gonna keep at it. All right, guys, so let me know what you think of this. I really like the way the IS wagon looks. You guys know I've been into wagons. I've been looking for a wagon. The IS wagon actually would be pretty cool. I'd be down for that. Then we've got a whole run. I'll see how far we can get before we start hitting the music. guys, that's going to be it for today. Man, it's been a challenge trying to get these videos and everything for you guys. We've had almost non-stop rain for the last month in SoCal, which isn't the way SoCal is supposed to be. It's supposed to be, you know, sunny and 70 degrees every day. It definitely feels like I'm back on the East Coast and I'm dealing with the whole spring season. But I was able to make it out today. I was able to get you guys a nice little video of a bunch of, you know, dumped out cars. You know, everybody on air ride. It was an air ride, or an air runner, I should say. You know, that's one of those like brand names like Kleenex and that type of stuff, where everybody kind of refers to, you know, air suspension as air ride when that's a specific name. But yeah, air runner. A bunch of Lexuses were out today, and a handful of other really good cars. If you guys haven't seen my other stuff, I really enjoy this location, and the hosts, the organizers, if they're cool and like I get along with them and everything else, you'll see I do like to go back out to those places as long as I can show you something a little different and it's not always the same thing, because, you know, I know you guys don't want to see all the same stuff. But the location here is At230 Cars and Coffee, and I really like coming out. The owners are super cool. I get to talk to them. They always stop and come over and talk to me, and we always have good conversations about all different types of things, mainly Japan. But, you know, cars, we were talking about, you know, the air suspension. The one Lexus that was in, I'll call it like rack 2, bay 2, that was parked up there was actually really interesting. I couldn't get you the audio because they were playing music and everything else in there, but the car was a left-hand drive. I think, man, I want to say it was an ES off the top. No, it was an LS off the top of my head. LS, dumped out, really, really, really clean. And the owner of the car had it in Hawaii, took it to Japan because he was, you know, doing work and living in Japan, or spending enough time in Japan that he wanted a car in Japan. So he had it over in Japan for a while. Now it's back here in the States. It's in SoCal for a little bit, and then it's going to go back to Hawaii. That's super cool. So it's cool hearing stories like that, getting to talk to the people or the owners. And if I can, I'm going to try and include those in the videos so you guys can hear them. Sometimes it's hard, one, because there's music playing or something else, but other times the owners or the people that are discussing it, you know, that I'm having that conversation with, they'll get all nervous because I put them on video, and then it's like, you know, they're not used to being on video, or, you know, they're just not as comfortable on video, and they're like, you know. So a lot of those conversations initially I have, and I just don't get to keep, or they don't make it into the final cut of the video for you guys. So I'll definitely try and do that more and more. If you guys are new to my video, thank you for hanging out to the end. Check out what I do. If you don't know, I'm based down here in SoCal. I do videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I haven't missed. I'm trying not to, even with all this rain. So, but it's a challenge. I'm doing more travel this year. So I've already been in Japan once. Headed out to the East Coast at least once, maybe twice, and I'm headed back to Japan soon, and I'm watching flights. Hopefully I'll be headed out to Australia for something this year too. So you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for helping me grow this channel. I really appreciate it. I think it's we're getting close. We're gonna start doing giveaways. We're probably gonna start doing memberships and stuff like that, and, you know, that way I can give back to you guys, and we can start doing more and more. And you know, the goal is always to do this full time, and, you know, be able to provide you guys with all this more project build stuff, everything else. Worked on the Miata, got more on that. Got more parts coming in. Got a ton of parts in for the GTR. So Project Shinigami is going to get going again. And I guess that's it for today. So you guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys at the next one. All right, thanks.